Hi guys, my name is Dinel Makwesera. I am a 19-year-old girl. I host a podcast called Vibes with D. So the podcast is about the youths, because as youths we are going through a lot, we're going through the most, and it is a safe space for youths. We talk about mental health, drug abuse, what you can do as a youth just for yourself, just so that you don't get bored at home. What I understand about the theme is that as people, we have to unite against gender-based violence. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what you do, your age, gender. I think it's time we say no to gender-based violence, because it is a monster that is within our society, communities, and it's time we say no. One thing that I've noticed about the youths, my peers, if I must say, is that we talk a lot. We post on our social medias, we keep on talking, but there is no act that we make. We don't act upon what we are saying. So a youth, I am demanding other youths to start acting out. It's time you start saying no to gender-based violence. And then when there is a campaign against gender-based violence, go out, do something. Stop talking about it, do it. Some time back, I was walking down the street and I saw a boy hitting a girl. To me, it was one of those situations where I asked myself, why is this happening and what are we doing to make this stop? Because gender-based violence, from that scene, I noticed that it starts at an early age. Imagine a primary boy hitting a primary girl. It's something that is so big, and it's something that we can avoid. The best way to avoid it is having something like a grassroots for gender-based violence, teaching boys how they should act around girls, teaching boys how to treat a lady, even teaching girls not to hit boys, because it's a two-way thing. It's not always about boys and boys hitting girls. Sometimes us ladies, we also act out. So I think it's time, as a country, as a nation, we have something like a grassroots for gender-based violence. As the world, we should love each other and accept that this is a worldly thingy, earthly thing. We are going to die, so there is really no need for you to get emotional about things that are happening right now. You don't have to raise your hand on anyone. You don't have to beat up someone because they stole something. Just let it go. It's time we love each other and one another. That's what I think.